As you're looking for your first apartment, you may be wondering, so how much money am I really going to need to make this move and be able to afford it? Well, here are a few things that you need to keep in consideration. First, you want to think about the deposit. As a corporate housing provider, we're always looking at how much deposit we have to have set aside in order to get new apartments for our clients. Deposits can range from just a few $100s to an entire month's rent, depending on where you're renting, the location you are in, and also the management policies. If you're brand new, you need to be prepared to pay for a full month's rent as deposit, just because you may not have a credit history, and that gives security to the apartment complex, knowing that you're able to take care of yourself financially. Now, for your rent, you have to really consider what you can afford every single month. Now, your monthly costs are going to be more than just your rent. Let's say that the studio apartment that you're looking for is about $1,000 a month. Most apartment communities will also tack on that you have to have renter's insurance, which can range anywhere from $12 to $25 a month. They also will have additional fees. So most apartment communities, they sub-meter water. If that's the case, then you're going to get your water bill added into your rent. Not a bad thing, but just keep that in mind that your rent's going to look bigger than just the $1,000 simply because your water bill is included in there. If your apartment community is including cable, make sure that you know if that's going to be a separate cost. And most apartment communities will also charge for pest control. Trust me, you want pest control. And it may not necessarily be an option for you to opt out of pest control. You're going to pay for it regardless of whether or not you let the exterminator into your apartment. But that's a fee that's going to be also added to your monthly rent. In addition to water, you may have a sewage charge as well. Most cities, they charge a sewage charge in addition to the water, and that's going to get passed on to you as well. So as you're planning your finances for this first apartment, keep in mind that there will be additional monthly apartment fees that will come with your apartment just from the complex that you're living in. It's better to set aside a little bit more money. Think about anywhere from $50 to $150. Of course, you want to err on the side of caution, having a little bit more than not enough. After a month or two, you'll have an idea of what your monthly fees are going to be, in addition to your utility fees and whatever your cable provider is going to be. Keep in mind, too, you're going to have to get an electric provider. I don't know of any community where they provide your electricity as part of your rent. So keep in mind a couple of things. First of all, if you're a first-time renter, a lot of times electric companies, they will require that you provide an additional deposit. So that could, again, be up to $250 to $300 if you're brand new to get an electricity account. Plus, depending on how you use electricity, you need to budget for that. I will tell you, working with young people in my own family, it's amazing how frugal and how much you can save on electric by doing little things like in the winter using blankets instead of turning your heat all the way up. In the summer, using fans instead of turning your air conditioning way too cold. These are all little things that will help you save money on your electric bill, which is going to be a regular part of your monthly expenses. Last but not least, don't forget about the cost of moving. You have to find boxes. You have to pack your things. You may have to rent a van. You may have to get friends to help you. Trust me, friends will help as long as there's something in it for them. Maybe they'll be happy with beer and pizza, or maybe they want to be paid, but make sure that you have set aside money to take care of that. You can also pay a moving company. There are professional movers and there are amateur movers. So it really depends on what you're looking for and what you can afford. Professional movers are going to cost you more, but your stuff's probably going to get protected and they're likely to be insured. So if something gets broken, you have the right to file a claim. A short move, that's something within your city, can cost anywhere from $300 to $6,000. So when you're considering your move, think about that as you're saving money in order to move into your first apartment. I hope this helps you as you're getting ready to move into your first apartment and you're looking around. If you like what you hear, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and then click click the bell so that you get notified when there's more content like this. Thanks and arrivederci.